Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. Hello, hello, hello. It's coming to the first end of the first week of January 2022. Almost feels like you're back in 2020, doesn't it? Anyway, folks, hope you guys are having a great day. It's cold. It's chilly out there. It's cold. Thank God I don't work outside, but again, if I feel sorry for those people who do, that's got to be a tough job. But you know what? After doing it for so many years, the right clothes to do the right stuff, I'm sure you can get by. But man, that's got to be a tough job. Anyway, folks, the little show about big things, Monday to Friday. Now we're going to start having guests next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thursday, of course, my lovely wife will be my co-host. Also, folks, on Tuesday, this Tuesday coming up, folks, you'll be able to call in the show. That's right. And we'll take your questions and we'll have your discussions right live on the air. So check the website there, TonyOceanMusic.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. But give us a call on Tuesday, and we'll start taking your questions live right on the show. So that's great, everybody. Now, we're brought to you by Eco Solar Solutions. Don't forget Trico Hair Experts, doing it right with our good friends from Trico. Give them a call. They're out of Rosemont, Illinois. Anthony and Carmela Santangelo, 773-999-7888, recreating good hair days. Don Esteban Cigars, hand-rolled, delivered right to your home. Javier, they're out of Tarpon Springs, Florida. You can give them a call at 727-366-7536, and they get those cigars hand-rolled right to your house. Just in case you missed that Christmas gift and you got somebody celebrating a birthday in January, it's a good time to do it, folks. Don't forget, follow us here on Twitter. And don't forget, also on YouTube. We need some more subscribers on YouTube. Subscribe to Ocean's Pit and the Tony Ocean Show. Also, folks, I can ask you guys right now, if you can, push the button, share the show. Share the show. Let everybody know about Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. So, without any further ado, let's go to work.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. And now, your host, Mr. Tony Ocean.
Thank you, Nelson. How you guys doing, everybody? Hope you guys doing well. Remember, every show is dedicated to the first responders. As I say every day, the doctors, the nurses, the policemen, the firemen, teachers, farmers, but it's dedicated to you. You are the reason why this show is successful. You are the only reason why this show is successful. But having people on you. Cole, how you doing? Cheryl, Riccio, I'm glad you're doing better, honey, from the Ron Onesti organization. Mary, how you doing? Mark, what's up? Stephen, good morning from Arizona, my friend. Stephen, speaking of Arizona, Ocean's Rat Pack will be in Arizona, Mesa, Arizona. That's right, folks, on Friday, March 18th, and then we'll be in Chandler, Arizona on March 19th, Chicago Fest West. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ocean's Rat Pack will be there. So a lot of good stuff. Hope to see you over there in Florida, Stephen. How you doing, Rosemary and Seymour? Hope you guys are doing well. Joe Nashka. Oh, Billy Malarkey, the president. Senator Billy, what's up, Lefty? Don't forget, we're going to see you next Thursday night, folks. Now, let me tell you, first of all, before we start anything, I got to thank you all for coming out last night to Zaza's in Lake Barrington. Great job, Jerry Jams. A great seeing, of course, my buddy Dave Antonelli and, of course, David Zamel. Thank you guys so much. Also, tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with my longtime friend, Jeff Dubray. That's tonight, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow we'll be at Tavern on the Point. That's tomorrow. That's Saturday, January 8th, Tavern on the Point upstairs. Me and Jerry Jams, a lot of fun. Tavern on the Point is in Edison Park, the hottest new nightclub there in Edison Park. All right, folks. Now, Florida, the Windy City Boys. That's right. We start our little mini tour March 11th at the Venice Community Center with my good buddy Greg Reaney. The Windy City Boys show starts there. And then the 12th and 13th will be at Joey D's in Marco Island. So it's a lot of fun going to Florida, to Arizona. April 24th, we're going back to St. Louis at the Casa Loma on Sunday. Ocean's Rat Pack along with Everett Dean. That's going to be fun. And in May, we're back to Natchez, Mississippi. A lot of good stuff traveling in the works, trying to get out there. Marion, it's so cold. It is cold out, Marion. It's nice to see you, honey. Hope everything worked out for you with Facebook. Keith, how you doing, buddy? Felice, como stai? Frank Nino, another guy with a great voice. You don't get to hear Frank sing too often. Frankie, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well, you and your family. Happy New Year, folks. It's great seeing you guys, all our good friends from Joe Naska from Wisconsin. How you guys doing? So a lot of good stuff. Now, next week, folks, next Thursday, Are We Live in Burr Ridge? We're going to be me and Jerry Jamsrenda. Of course, now that goes to Capri in Burr Ridge. They're right there, the restaurant. We'll be there, 6:30. Be a lot of fun next Thursday. And next Saturday, returning to Villaggio in Roselle with Jerry Jam. So a lot of good dates coming up, a lot of stuff coming up. We're excited. Also, again, I always need to don't forget the Rat Pack. January 30th will be at the Old Orchard Country Club in Mount Prospect. That's Ocean's Rat Pack. Bill Saratella is Frank Sinatra. Elliot Winbush is Sammy Davis, and yours truly as Dean Martin. That's going to be on the 30th of January, along with Jerry Jams. That's a Sunday dinner show. Old Orchard Country Club, open to the public in Mount Prospect. Good time. Come on out, support local establishments and live entertainment. A lot of good stuff happening, folks. Another thing I need to talk to, of course, is the Needs Foundation. My buddy Dennis Finn is involved with this organization, the CEO of this organization called Needs Foundation, folks. And it's a company, it's a foundation that does exactly what it says. Needs. People need stuff. It's not like I need a brand new TV. Can you get me that? It's not like that. It's where people in need. Coats, toys for kids. Thanksgiving, they got all those turkey dinners. And for Christmas, maybe I need a ladder. Maybe somebody needs something that they can't afford. But Dennis and his crew, they're magical. I don't know how they do it. They go out, they find this stuff, and they bring it to people, and it's no cost to the person in need. It's called the Needs Foundation, and you need to look that up. My buddy Dennis Finn. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things, folks. Happy Empathy Day today. EPIPHAY. Empathy. Have no clue what it means, but happy empathy. Could someone tell me what that means? I'm just a little slow on things. Isabella Drake, a great teacher in the Chicagoland area, taking care of the kids. We were talking about this the last few days. Luann, how you doing? How about Chicago schools now are back at home, not in the classroom? That is bullshit, folks. It's bullshit. Kids belong in school. People belong at work. That's what it's about, man. And you know what? What are you going to do? The way this world is going right now, but these kids, you know what? They have no social, there's nothing. If you're stuck in that room all the time, and the kids, and, they can't see their friends. They can't go outside. They can't play whatever the hell, think about it. It's just crazy. It's just right, Isabella. And some of these teachers aren't working. Some of them are. They're getting paid. Ricky Stokes, how you doing, my good buddy? I hope you're doing well. The founding fathers of Harlem and Belmont. I can't wait for that to come out. Maybe we'll get Ricky back on the show. We'll talk a little bit about that. So I hope you guys are doing well. It's just craziness what's going on in this world. And hey, I don't know. And you find some more and more nuts stories that you find on these on social media and on regular television, on stories you hear from friends and families. And, it's just nuts. We lost a great movie director and actor. Of course, Peter Begavich has passed away. Great movie director. Of course, he was also played the psychiatrist to Dr. Melfi in The Sopranos. He dies at the age of 82 years old. Peter Begavich. So horrible. I loved his work, man. Did a lot of great stuff. Also, folks, get this. Of course, we lost the great Betty White. The 17th of January, she would have been 100 years old. She is from Oak Park, originally from Oak Park. And Oak Park, Illinois, is going to make an official January 17th Betty White Day in Oak Park, Illinois. So congratulations to Betty White. It's a shame that she couldn't get a chance to become 100 and see that and see the love. But, everybody loves Betty White, so she knew how many people love this woman. They just can't properly develop without school and interaction. Greg, you're absolutely right. Greg Reaney from Florida, great entertainer in Chicagoland area. Of course, we're part of the Windy City Boys that's starting in March. And it's right. You just said it right. They can't properly develop without school and interaction. And that's true, Richard Hamlin. You did send me that. I didn't get a chance to write that down. I was going to use that for Monday's show. But Cindy Poitier, another incredible actor, has passed away. Just wow. Thank you, Richard, for that and everything else that you send in. Yeah, that would have been a big parade. It would have been a big parade. And it's still going to be a big parade if it has to. I mean, look, guys, New Year's Eve, places were packed. I don't care what the media told you. There were places that were packed. There were places that also canceled. The place that I worked at canceled. So I know, but it was a 50-50, maybe 60-70. I knew tons of places who had New Year's Eve going with tons and thousands of people. So is there any good news? I know. Isn't it horrible, Marion? I mean, Carol Minotti, isn't it horrible? There's never any good news. How about this? And this really pisses me off. Because you know how I am, guys, when it comes to animals. And it really just bothers me. Especially these poachers. They go out for trophy hunting to put these animals on their wall in their big mansions. Tigers and elephants putting animals on the wall for fun. This is absolutely insane. Poachers, they were caught cutting off the heads of 2 bulk elk. They died, left dying there, paralyzed. They need to stop this. They need to stop this. This is according to an article in Outdoor Life. This needs to be stopped. It's been going on for years. What about all the time the ivory for the elephants in Africa, cutting them off, leaving these animals dead? This has to stop. Shooting animals and killing kids or fucking around with kids, that should be automatic death. I don't care what you say. It's just wrong. Just wrong. Just nuts. All right, what do we got? I wish I can come up with some good stuff, folks. I can't say what I feel only in person. Marianne, I know what you're saying, Hunty. Connie, hunting should only be allowed if you're starving. Look, I don't mind hunters if they're going out to kill to eat. I know tons of people in Michigan, Wisconsin. That's what they do. They kill these animals, whatever, the deers and turkeys and whatever, and they eat them. They put them in their fridge. That's a different story. People have to eat. I'm talking about if you're doing it for game and for fun and to put some stupid trophy up on your wall. You want to put animals on your wall? See these models I make? They're fake. They're displayed. Buy those and put them on your wall. Buy a fake one. Lie to your friends. But don't actually kill these animals and put them on your wall. Tony Toto, happy brother. What's up, my pal? Miss you, my good friend. All right. So poachers, just a bad thing to talk about. It really is. And unfortunately, it's going to keep happening. And some people just don't give a shit. And what about coyotes? Now, look, Richard, I got a thing about coyotes. Look, I have 2 dogs too. And I know if you guys have little dogs and you throw them out in your backyard and they go out and do whatever. And these coyotes are coming into people's backyards and they're coming into people's home and hurting these things. I just feel bad for the coyote itself, only because we are taking away all their land. The places they used to roam, we're turning them into buildings and shopping malls, and we're tearing down. They're looking for places to go. Have you seen some of these coyotes in the Elk Grove area? They look like they haven't eaten in years. Should get rid of all those live lobster tanks and all the red lobsters in the place else that sells. Hey, you know what? That's another great one, Dave. Thank you. It was great seeing you last night, too. Elson, they won't need to see that. Yeah, don't need to see what we're eating. They don't have cows in the restaurant. There you go. That's a good one, Dave. I agree with you. Take those lobsters out, put them in back so people have to see it. Having lunch at Piranhas. Hey, Robert Provenzano, welcome home from New Orleans, my friend. I hope you had a good birthday. Looking forward to seeing you at Tavern on the Point. They look like dogs, but they're scary, Marion. Yeah, but I can't blame the coyote. As much as I know we have little dogs out there, and I don't want them to get. But these coyotes used to have a place to hang, and now it's all gone. They're tearing them down. Did you see it over there in Elk Grove? They're building all those more buildings. They're tearing down the forest where they used to hang. So now these coyotes, where are they going? How are they going to eat? Jerry Jams, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you. So I'm like this, and it's an animal. I don't want it hurt, but I don't want our dogs hurt either. If we left this place for the coyotes and animals to go and hang and live and enjoy life, instead of going in there and tearing it down, putting up another stupid shopping mall or another Starbucks coffee, I hope they blow up that whole company. Hi, Albert. How you doing, my good friend from the Ron Onesti organization? Ron, Albert, how you doing? Poach eggs, not animals, Governor. There you go, Brian. Governor, you're absolutely right, Pally. I love that. They should make T-shirts of that. Poach eggs, not animals. Brian, thank you for that. That's very good. All right, folks, about being musicians, entertainers, top 10 things. Listen about this. Now, when we first started as young kids, teenagers, started singing, we used to see the Beatles or the Rolling Stones or Elvis on television, and I want to do that. 2 reasons why you became a musician when you were a young kid. You wanted to go out and be popular. You wanted to pick up chicks, right? But as a successful musician or a full-time musician, here's the top 10. We aren't in the music business to get laid. Number 1. Not being famous is actually okay for us. Number 2. Number 3. Yes, I like this one. We are artists. We are artists. We are a little weird. Guaranteed. Any artist is a little weird. Whether you're a painter, whether you're whatever you do, a little artist, you have a little weirdness in you. I'm sorry. But musicians, we are definitely out there. Number 3. Number 4, music is not, it's part of our life. It's not a hobby. It's not a dream. Music is our life. This is how we make a living. I've been doing it for 29 years. May of 2022, May of this year, I'll be celebrating the Tony Ocean's 30-year anniversary. In this business, full-time, very, very, very hard to do. So, it's not a dream. It's our life. Number 5, just because you haven't heard of us does not mean we're successful. Yes, we're not, Miley Cyrus, and we're not out there, lip syncing and stuff like that, or whatever, what they do in the studio when they take your voice and make it sound incredible. We go out there with our PA system and our company, people that work for us, like Ryan O'Ryan, Jerry Jams, all these guys, Jeff Dubray, Professor Derek, make us sound good, make us do. There's no studio effects. There's no anybody there when they take a picture of us and they fix it all up to make you look like you're a movie star. We are exactly like we are, except I have fake hair, and I don't mind telling anybody that. But just because we're not, doesn't mean you're successful. We are. Don't hate us because we do what we love. And that stupid question that I get every time I'm working, ladies and gentlemen, what else do you do? What, you mean this is how you make a living? Yes, this is how I make a living. And a damn good one. You always get those people, what else do you do? Well, listen, I'm very fortunate that I've been able to do it for a living, but there's guys out there that not only bust their ass during the day and still work at night to try to make us sound as good as we do. It's because of people like Ryan O'Ryan and Jerry and Daryl and Jeff and Nick Hodges and all those people that we work together. If you don't have those people behind you, brother, you're done. You're done. Yeah, so don't hate us because we do what we love. Keeping time to a musician or a singer means a lot different to other people keeping time. I know people that have got good voices, and half the time they're just afraid to go out and sing. But they got the tone, they got a pitch. If you're in tune, you can sing. You can sing. If you can stay in tune, you can sing. So keeping timing and staying in tune is something completely different for us musicians compared to the average person. Listen to their music when they're in their car. That's what they do. They love doing that. There's many levels of being a musician. It's not just the starving artist. It's not the chart-topping superstar. There's a lot of levels. How about these people, musicians who make music for movies, for commercials? How about these singers that sing jingles for the commercials you hear every day? These are full-time musicians that make money. They are full-time. This is what they do for a living. It's not, what else do you do? You can take the musician out of the music, but you can't take the music out of the musician. So those are a couple things you need to know about people who are musicians. Give them a little bit more respect next time you see them. Instead of asking that stupid question, what else do you do? Is what it is. Mary, pick your nose. That's what you do. Mary, I love that. Rock and roll, baby. We need music in our lives, especially now, especially in 2020, man, when we were down, right? If it wasn't for these live streams and people singing and doing what they were doing, and we didn't have our favorite records or CDs or whatever it was in our home, Spotify, if we didn't have that when we couldn't leave the house, we'd be mortified. Mortified. All right, let's get to some sponsors, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Let's not forget Portillo's hot dogs, baby. Beefs, hot dogs, burgers, etc., etc. Now, besides that, folks, if you're looking for fundraisers and nonprofit organization, Portillo's is the company for you. If you have this fundraiser at your nearby Portillo's, ladies and gentlemen, anything they sell over $200, you get 20% of the proceeds. Also, majority of the Portillo's are all hiring. So if you're looking to get a job and you're looking for a fundraiser, contact our son Joe at 224-636-3646 or go to jfank@portillos.com. That's right. And he'll tell you what to do and he'll help you out with that situation. Also, folks, let's not forget Airtight Windows, family owned, family operated for 30 years, baby, for honesty and quality. You're doing it right with Airtight Windows. Call our buddy Lou at 708-788-5000. And let's not forget Sal from Deutsch Power Center, servicing the construction and diesel industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. That's right, 100 years. Family owned, Deutsch Power Center. Call Sal at 224-276-6560. All right, so I want to thank you. It was a great seeing my wife on the show yesterday. It was great. I love to get her on more often, but so far it's only one day a week. Maybe we can start getting her to go too. Us entertainers are essential workers because we help so many deal with everyday stress. And Greg, you're absolutely right, brother. Everyday stress. You know, I've always been saying that we have a song for everything. You wake up in the morning, there's a song that you have. Some people have a song to wake up to every morning. There's a song when you go to bed at night. Maybe you play something to put you to sleep, right? When you meet somebody, a first love, there's a song. There's a wedding, there's a song. There's a song for everything, you know, good and bad. How about some birthdays? Let's go. How about Susan Lucci, turning 75 years old? And according to People magazine, she's got a picture of herself on social media in a strapped swimsuit. At the age of 75 years old, she still looks incredible. So happy birthday, Susan Lucci. From the great rock and roll band from Australia, of course, AC/DC, Malcolm Young, the brother of Angus Young. AC/DC. Former Chicago Bear, 1984, former Chicago Bear Super Bowl champ from 1985, Ron Rivera celebrates a birthday. I think he's also with the Panthers. I'm not quite sure what team he coaches now, but I know happy birthday. Sal, how you doing, my good friend? Sal Barbito, how you doing, buddy? Happy New Year. And that's right. Hope you guys are doing well. Elvis Presley tomorrow would have been 87 years old. The king, Elvis Presley. And there's a lot of Elvis fans out there, just like there's a lot of Sinatra fans out there. Speaking of Elvis, our good buddy Rick Cicito, 50-year anniversary. He started in 1972. He's still doing it in 2022. Happy 50 years to Rick Cicito. And happy 87th birthday to the king. Like a baby. Like a. Thank you, the baby. Elvis Presley, 87. Danny Thomas, the man that started St. Jude's. And, of course, the great Danny Thomas, his daughter Marlo Thomas, and the great Danny Thomas, happy birthday. My favorite fictional character of all time is the great Sherlock Holmes. And there's been so many different movies and books and TV shows. I'm a Sherlock Holmes buff, crazy about Sherlock, just like I am Charlie Chan. But Sherlock Holmes turns 168 years old today. The great Sherlock Holmes. Elementary, my dear Watson. Elementary. Our good friend Mary. Oh, yeah. Marsha, how you doing? Marsha Zuccarelli. How you doing, Marsha? I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. Karen Skinner, our friend Karen, a good friend, of course, of Elliot Winbush, celebrates a birthday. Karen, happy birthday, Karen. How about, of course, Bonnie Franklin? Yes, remember her from the TV show One Day at a Time. Turned 78 years old today. And how about I'm all right? Nobody's worried about me. That's right. Kenny Loggins celebrates a birthday here on Ocean's Pit. COVID-19 tests. You should see them at Walmart and different stores for $20 for whatever it was, two tests for $20 or $25. And now there's some places are selling it 3 tests for $75 of these COVID-19 tests, home test. And actually they're saying that these are probably 80%. If they work or not, who knows? Buddy, I hope you're doing well, my good friend. Great seeing you, man. Our good friend, the Honey Bear from the former Chicago Honey Bear was at Zaza's asking about you last night, buddy. I hope you're doing well, pal. No shit, right? Patrick Haig, how you doing, buddy? I hope you got your Dean Martin book. I know Angelo Packy got his. Thank you for the kind words. He said he was reading the story and everything. So thank you, Angelo. And Patrick, I hope you win that. Hope you got that book in the mail. Elvis, gone so long. Saw him in person once downtown. There you go. There you go. And I like that one, Phillies. Life is a rock, but the radio roll me. Gotta turn it up louder. Great one, Felicia. I love that. Great song. My golden oldies. That's right. Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. All right, we got a lot stuff to talk about. Here's a great quote, folks. You only live once. Now, I want you guys to listen to this. People that are out there maybe don't have a right road to whatever they're trying to do. Listen to this. You only live once. If you do it right, that's enough. Great quote. You only live once. And if you do it right, that's enough. I love that quote. Love that quote. Now, a couple things here, folks. This is going to really shock the shit out of you people. We come up with these stories, and people, you send me a lot of these stuff that we find ourselves. Listen to this story, folks. Listen to this. You're hearing it for the first time here today on Ocean's Pit, the little show about big things. According to Newsweek magazine, was a baby pronounced dead. This is in the country of Turkey. Found dead, pronounced dead, stillborn. So the families accepted this. The baby is dead. They're in the car, in the thing, what's the name of it? Whatever, the car that takes you to get the cemetery. Miraculously, you hear the baby start crying. Peter, hello from Florida. How you doing, buddy? Did you hear that? Yet another reason to come out and catch the Windy City Boys. Yeah, that's right. You got it. It looks like WS Loop Super Jock Chuck Britton will be there. Hey, Chuck Britton, baby. We love it. Hurst, thank you, Mary. So here it is. The family found out their baby has died. This is in the country of Turkey. In their hearse, going to bury the baby. All of a sudden, they hear the baby start crying. Sal, the power of the risen Savior Jesus Christ was with them. And I believe that shit all along, brother. I believe, look, I'm not a spiritual guy, I'm not whatchamacallit, but I do believe that this happen for a reason. And I'm telling you, that's what we need in this life more. We need a little bit more God in this life. And I believe, look, this guy, the baby's pronounced dead, is in the hearse. Now, number one, let's hope. Imagine that. Find out the baby crying. Miracle. And there is miracles that are around the world, folks. And that is a miracle right there. I sure hope it's a miracle. What happens then? Do you go back to tell the doctor in Turkey, excuse me, doctor, didn't you tell me my baby was dead? Prayers, man, helps. I'm looking at a list of the top 10 movies in 2021. You want to hear jokes? You got to help me with this, folks. You got to help me with this. These are the top 10 movies in 2021, and not necessarily in the right order of top 10. Okay? Number 10, John Wick, Chapter 4. I think this is the movie with Keanu Reeves. I never seen number 1, so I couldn't tell you what number 4 is. Anybody seen that movie? Chapter 4. Number 9, Coda. No clue what it means. Number 9. Number 8, No Time to Die. That's right, 007 James Bond. I did not see it. I stopped watching James Bond movies after Pierce Brosnan left. So, number 7, the animation Tom and Jerry movie. Number 7, Tom and Jerry movie. Number 6, the Justice League movie, the brand new Justice League movie. Number 6. Number 5, a movie called Pig. I don't know. Have you seen this movie, Pig? I'm not going to even go there. I don't know. Someone no good movies last couple of years. Jesus Christ said, think signs will follow those believe in him. Sal, amen to that, my brother. Amen to that. Have you heard any of these movies? I know the Justice League one. How about Space Jam 2? Space Jam 2. I didn't see Space Jam 1 with Michael Jordan. I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, but definitely not going to see, even though I like LeBron, but not as much anymore. Space Jam 2, number 4. Jungle Cruise with The Rock. I haven't seen that, but I want to because it's an old remake of an old Jungle Cruise Disney movie that they were back in the 70s. So I like to see that. Mortal Kombat, number 2, top movie of 2021. Like I said, these were not in the order, but these are the top 10. But Coda, Pig, no idea about these movies. Of course, King Kong and Godzilla. Godzilla versus Kong. Top 10 movies in 2021, folks. I'm sorry. A lot of garbage there. A lot of garbage. Jerry Jam says Nicolas Cage was in Pig. Never seen it. No, don't know what. I know what a couple pigs are, but not the movie. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, the little show. Susan, the closer, Jambroni. Hi, Susan. I know it's cold, honey. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're selling those houses, and I hope you're closing them like you do. Only 2. There you go. All right, what do we got here, folks? According to the NFL here, Aaron Rodgers, of course, of the Green Bay Packers, looks like they're definitely in the playoffs. I'm predicting that they will go to the Super Bowl this year. But Aaron Rodgers saying that the NFL is secretly using that infernum, whatever that medicine is, to save the football season. Why not? If that pill works, Use it. Everybody should be using it. You can order that stuff online. If you think it's going to help you, grab it. 37 Thursday, yay. 37. Woo! That's going to be cold. But we'll keep it warm. 80 degrees here in Sunshine, Florida. That's right, Sal. Like I said, we'll be in Florida, everybody. Me and Greg Reedy, March 11th at the Venice Community Center. And then the 12th and 13th in Marco Island. Then myself and the Rat Pack will be in Mesa and Chandler, Arizona, March 18th and 19th. Chicago Fest West. Can't wait for that. Richie Vaya puts this together. It's going to be a lot of fun with the Rat Pack. So Florida and Arizona in March. I'll be in Mexico in February with my lovely wife and the Antonellis. So it'll be a lot of warmth here. A lot of warmth here coming up. All right. So Aaron Rodgers. Yes, I believe it. If that stuff, yes, it's beautiful and warm here today. And you got one of the best governors there is. All right. When people do, listen, I love this, folks. Whether you listen to this. This makes so much sense because I know we all do it. When people do their own research, whether they're purchasing a house or a car, and listen, we go out there, we purchase a car, there's a lot of study behind it. I know you guys are out there studying everything about the car, about the house. You do all your research to make sure this house and car is perfect for what you and your family want and need. Now, when we're doing that kind of research, we are called smart consumers. We are known and counted as smart consumers. When we're looking to buy a new home or a car or a refrigerator or a microwave or dishwasher, we do our research, right? We are known as smart consumers. But when we do our own research by putting shit into our bodies, we are called conspiracy theorists. That's suspicious. Now, explain this to me. Explain this to me, folks. I need some help here. Explain to me. When I want to buy a new phone, I want to buy a new car, I want to buy a new home, I'm going to do all my research to make sure this is the right phone or the right home or the right car for me. When I go out and try to find vacation packages, right? We do our research to see which one is the best, and we are smart consumers. But if we do our own research to put stuff into our bodies, we are called conspiracy theorists. Jack Gale, it's great to see you here, my good friend. Jack Gale did not have a stroke. Thank you for your nice words. I'm at home, and my test came out all good. Thank you, Jack Gale. And you know what? It's another miracle. It's another miracle, man, because that's what it's about. Jack, I'm so happy for you and Bonnie, and I'm glad you're doing good. You're talking about me. I'm encouraging everyone to question everything. Sal, I love it, brother. Sal is a smart man. And look, that's what I'm talking about. It's a true fact. We're going to argue over this. I don't know, John. Al's Beef will be on Channel 2 at 1 o'clock today. They are putting their beef sandwiches up against a Philly steak sandwich owner. They filmed it yesterday. I hear it's hilarious. Take a look if you have a chance. All right. So everybody, Al's Beef, our good buddy Bones from Al's Beef, of course, will be on Channel 2 at 1 o'clock today, right after the show. And they're putting a challenge between a Philly steak sandwich, and I heard it's supposed to be hilarious. Thank you, John, for that information. So make sure we'll tune into that and see what happens with that. Mara, how you doing? They want us to poorly inform on the pandemic. You know, Mara from Texas, how you doing? So take a vaccine with not enough research. Carol, you're absolutely right. Yeah, go Bones. Go Bones. Bones been a friend of mine for many, many years. A fourth vaccine is coming out soon. That's what I hear. Now, in Italy, you have to have full vaccine. All right, replying to John. Love the show as always, brother. Thank you, Sal. So there you go. There's no way of sugarcoating that. There's no way of putting another way around this. When we do our research, when we buy our supplies and stuff for our family, it's smart consumer. When we do it about anything going into our body, we are conspiracy theorists. I'm sorry, folks. That is just wrong. That is just wrong. Hey, rich people have, I like this. Rich people have expensive labels on their clothing. The everyday person, the people that I love, have hairs on their clothes from holding their dogs or cats or whatever animals you have. Remember that. I love that. Love that. Ocean's Pit. Let's go. We need vaccines, something that works, that is not a vaccine. People are still getting infected. It's the same story. You're right, Jerry. And it's like, what's the point? What's the point? It really is crazy. How about another sponsor, folks? We only have 2 weeks left with this one. 3 weeks, whatever's left here in January. StakesSyndicate.com. John Seriani's only extended this for one more month, just this month of January. Looking for these great meats and turkey, from steaks and chicken and pork chops, etc., fish sent right to your home, like all the other great restaurant quality stuff when you go out and eat. This stuff goes right to your home. It's very simple. You can join the Coleon Club. Go to StakesSyndicate.com. Promo code Tony Ocean. Get 25% off yours to become a member, and you get one free tomahawk steak. One free tomahawk steak. Can't beat that. A tomahawk steak alone at Chicago Prime is $150. So you're getting one for free just by joining the club. That's here only till the end of the month for every Ocean Pit listener and for any Tony Ocean fans. Thank you, John Seriani. Again, you didn't get to see my wife walk by, but she's one beautiful lady. She was on the show yesterday. It's nice when we're on the show together because we bounce off each other, and we do have a lot of fun with that. All right, let's see. Now, listen something else, folks, that you might get a laugh out of this. You might get a laugh out of this. According to the ER staff in the doctor, in the hospital, when you hear the story, there's something accidentally or something listen, folks, just so you know, nothing accidentally goes into your ass. Nothing accidentally goes into your butt. You see these stories. Accidentally, a man found with 12 plastic German toy soldiers up his ass. Accidentally? We got to laugh at this, folks, because this is nuts. I know you guys are all laughing. It might sound sick, but you see these stories. What? Yeah. 12 plastic toy soldiers accidentally. No. Nothing accidentally goes up in there, folks. Unbelievable. So I just throw that out there, laugh around that one if you will for a while. Someone said, I like this. This sentence was sent in by Martin. Martin out of Kenosha, Wisconsin says, let us know when the pandemic has gotten really serious enough that we close all the borders so we can live a normal life. Now, you know how you get people that come out with different quotes and different stuff. It's stuff that people are sending to the show. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Never tell anyone, stick it up your ass. Connie, I love it. If possible, everyone should make a donation to an animal shelter on the name of Betty White. Now, Tony Bisek, wow. That's a great idea, brother. So it's going to be Betty White Day, and they're going to make it. Oak Park is making a national Betty White Day, which should be. And you know how much of an animal lover she was. Make a donation. That's a great idea. Great idea. What's the difference, Al's beef to Mr. Beef? Which one you prefer, Priscilla? Well, to be honest with you, I like Al's beef. I like Mr. Beef too in Orleans. I like Portillo's, and I love Johnny's beef. So it's a little bit of flavor. My son is at home in bed in this 40th birthday with COVID after having all the shots. Then his 4-year-old son tested positive. I'm worried about my son because he has heart problems. Peggy Flynn, my good friend, I'm so sorry, honey. And look, with all the miracle right now in God and prayers, this is what we need. So if anybody out there, guys, go ahead and go on my good friend Peggy Flynn on her Facebook page, Peggy Flynn, or private messenger, and send some prayers to her son. Was in bed, 40 years old, in bed on his birthday with COVID. And then his 4-year-old son tested positive. So let's just hope that, like it says, this new Omicron that's out there is just a really bad flu. And let's hope that's all it is, even though they're saying it's COVID. But at least let's say our prayers to get you back and running again, Peggy, and your family. God bless you, man. God bless you. All right. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Sal, hide. Oh, I can't do that. Hi, stay warm. Yes, that's right. Stay warm. You're absolutely right. Stay warm, Kathy. Thank you for that. All right. So what else we got? Pinned? I don't know. I love that. Yeah, Joe, Bones. Remember Al's Beef? Of course. They're all very good beef sandwiches. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. All right. Now think about this. If you died tonight, your employer would advertise a spot to fill for you. Just like that. And at the end of the month, folks, your family and loved ones will always go on missing you. The job is going to get filled, but your friends and family will be missing you forever. So, moral of the story is don't get too busy making a living. Live your life and have fun. Got both Pfizer and booster November. I live my life in a bubble for my parents. I got COVID December 20th when I should have been full of antibodies. I missed Christmas with my parents. To top it off, no doctor would see me because of 10-day delay without medical treatment. I have an upper respiratory sinus infection and antibiotics. What the fuck? Lisa, I'm so sorry, honey. And like, my wife just had COVID too for the second time. And she just had a cold. She was tired, a little bit of a cough, but now she's negative, thank God. I don't know. It's crazy, Lisa, and I hope you get better, honey. I really do. It's just crazy. It's just nuts. Here's a little interesting story, folks. According to the New York Post, they have dogs that are trained to sniff people when they're bringing narcotics and drugs onto a plane, and they have the search dogs and stuff like that to smell if there's any narcotics on people. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how they're doing this, but according to the New York Post, sniffing dogs for the virus on the planes. So when you see these dogs coming at you now, they can sniff the virus. So there's going to be dogs sniffing if you have any drugs or anything on you. We know that's been around for many, many years. Now they have these dogs sniffing to see if you have the virus. Probably not a bad idea, I guess. Virus. Dog sniffings now to sniff out the virus. If you're on a plane, if you're on a cruise ship, if you're in the airport, they will have dogs come by you. And if they smell something that's a virus, you got corona. COVID. And the dogs will get sick too, Jerry. That's a very good point. Kathy Ippolito, how you doing, honey, from Santa Barbara, California? I hope you're doing well. Everyone's going to get that COVID-19. I think so. I know everybody at least got it once, and some people have already got it twice. They will come up with a dog shot. Yeah, let's hope so. And they should. They should come up with that. Very stupid. What are they going to think of next? Well, listen, I don't know. I don't know. If it doesn't harm the dog, if they come up with something so the dog doesn't get sick, that's all right by me. It's all right by me. But dog sniffing now. Dog sniffers to see if you've got the virus. Now, when you'll be walking in, this is according to Newsweek magazine, dog sniffers in your airport, malls, cruise ships, sniffing if you have the virus. Some dogs can smell cancers. That's true, Peggy. I've seen a special on that. Dogs are amazing. They can sniff out. Yeah, Sal, I heard about that. There are these special dogs that can sniff out if you have diseases. That is very, very, very cool. And very interesting. Really is. Now, listen, folks. This is sent to me by Marvin from Hinsdale. And whether you're Republican or Democrat, remember this. Never forget the Democrats cheered the rioting that was going on in 2020 for 8 months before they were outraged over the 1 year of the Capitol that happened on the 6th of January. Just believe it's been a year already. Was it a horrible thing that happened? Of course, when that happens to the government. Some people are, what I don't like about the thing, and you guys are, I don't know, the dog screened other passengers found, okay, here's from Jerry Renda. The dog screened 1,680 passengers and found 158 positive SCARS COVID cases that were confirmed by virtual tests. Amazingly, found that the dogs can correctly identify negative results 100% of the time and correctly 92% of the time, according to unpublished results, February 16th, 2021. Wow, interesting stuff. Thank you, F. Jerry. There's a reason dogs spelled backwards is God. Oh, wow. 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 I love that, Tony Bisek. How cool is that? That's the quote, man. That's the quote right there. That's the quote right there. There's a reason dog spelled backwards is God. Let me tell you something. You know that the dog's in your home, in your heart. You walk through that door, bam, they're right there. They know if you're sad. They know if you're happy. They know if you're mad. They know what you're thinking. They can talk to you. They don't talk in verbally words, but they talk to you and they understand exactly what you're saying. If you're dog lovers. So, Tony, that was absolutely a great quote. And you're right. It was a gift. And they are man's best friend. And they're women's best friend, too, because a lot of women love their dogs as well. I think pets in general, but those dogs are very, very special. Very special. All these celebrities now coming out saying they've got COVID. Jimmy Fallon, Whoopi, Hoda, James Cordell, Justin Fields of the Chicago Bears. Here's the thing that they were saying that Whoopi Goldberg was saying, I'm in shock that I got COVID because I've got the booster and the double vaccinated. You knew that you were going to get this, possible that you could get this when you were vaccinated, and you knew that, and the booster. You knew that you could still give it. You knew you could still get it. But Whoopi, because of the publicity or of the people put in their head that you are not going to get sick, yes, people are still getting it. But what I was saying about January 6th, unfortunately, it was an unfortunate thing that happened for the government on January 6th. It's been a year yesterday, right? What I don't like is you see some of these people comparing it to Pearl Harbor and 9/11. Nothing at all. Nothing at all in comparison. Nobody, right? 9/11 and Pearl Harbor, that's what you're comparing January 6th to? The storm at the Capitol? Really? That's a little far-fetched. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I don't compare that to Pearl Harbor and 9/11, folks. That's bullshit. Carol, you're absolutely right. The government lied to us. Oh, shocking. That's suspicious. Isn't that nuts? Good news. People want some good news. According to CBS, the new variant that they found in France, the IHU, it's called, is not damaging. They haven't found any damages. So it's probably one that's going to just brush underneath the table because it's not serious. So that's good news. Thank God. That's some good news that we're getting here. Good news. All right, folks, I got to tell you something. We got about 5 minutes left here on Ocean's Pit, and I had to tell you an interesting stuff that's coming out here. Okay, here you go. Listen to this. There's a list of 19 people that were arrested back in January 6, 2021. 19 of them are from Illinois. So out of the arrests they made when they stormed the Capitol on January 6, 2021, 19 of these people that were arrested are from the state of Illinois, from our state. Out of those 19, 7 have been taken plea deals. 3 have been sentenced only to 30 days in jail, and 2 others have 2 years probation. And 4 of them are awaiting sentencing. The remaining 12 continue to make their way through the legal system, many with court hearings set for the coming weeks as the nation on Thursday marks its 1-year anniversary. All right, are you ready for the 19? 19. Bradley Ruckstales, Ruckstales, Bradley, from Inverness, Illinois. One of the 19 arrested from Inverness, Illinois. Kevin James Lyon of the city of Chicago was arrested. Kevin James Lyons from the city of Chicago. Matthew Cassell from the town of Marseilles was arrested. Christina and Jason Girding from the state of Quincy, Illinois. Quincy, Illinois. Thomas B. Adams Jr. from Springfield, Illinois. Bruce Harrison and Douglas Wangler from the Danville area arrested. Christina Kuklis and Mark Kuklis. Brothers, they're both brothers. Oh, Christian and Mark Kuklis from Lake Forest. Both brothers were arrested. Carol Schwiglick was a Chicago police officer who prosecutors say texted a friend he was going to D.C. to save the nation. Carol. Jason Woods from Auburn, arrested. These are from 19 people that are arrested in Illinois on January 6th. Amy and John Schubert from Crest Hill, Illinois. You can find this listed anywhere. Here's a shocker. Somebody here from my hometown of Elk Grove Village, Marcos Jeffe, Jeffe, from Elk Grove Village. Don Frankowski and David Wimmersma from Naperville, Illinois. These are the 19th that were charged. Lawrence Liggis from Chicago. James Robert Elliott from Aurora, Illinois. And those were the 19. Out of control activists, national-born terrorists, arsonists. Crazy. Why do they need to storm the Capitol? I don't think that's going to get them anywhere, obviously. Little crazy stuff there, huh, folks? That was the 19. Looting and burning cities are okay? No, they're not okay. They're not okay. And someone got to Pearl Harbor. Yeah, Becky, right. No, it wasn't Pearl Harbor, and it wasn't 9/11. Was it disgrace? Was it horrible what they did for the Capitol? Yes. Was it wrong? Yes. But to compare it to 9/11 in Pearl Harbor, I'm sorry. No, not at all. Not at all. These are stuff that's coming up here. Newsflash, they didn't storm the Capitol. They walked in with the police help. Now, there's another good one there, too. Now, there's definitely some theories on that one, Sal. You know what? I have to agree on what Sal says to a point, folks. It's very, very difficult to get near the Capitol when you're going to run in and with a whole bunch of people. They had to have some sort of help because you just can't do it. Try going there. You get in trouble just taking a picture sometimes. Crazy stuff. But it was a year ago. A year ago. I got to leave you, ladies and gentlemen, now. It's almost time for us to go. I do appreciate everybody watching the show today and every day. Don't forget now, next week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have guests. Thursday, my lovely wife, of course, is back with us again. And Tuesday, folks, you can call the number 847-769-8609 and talk to me on the show, Ocean's Pit. Say whatever you want. Say I'm doing a great job. Tell me to go F myself. Whatever you feel like saying, I'm going to say it and we can hear you and it's going to be fun. That's this Tuesday coming up. Last thing I'm going to leave you with, folks, the top, picture this. Compared to the lousy television shows that are on TV this day, think about this. January 7th, 1965. Here were the top 20 TV shows. Top 20 in 1965, January 7th, 1965. Danny Thomas, 20. Addams Family, 19. Gunsmoke, number 18. The Virginian, number 17. My Favorite Martian, number 16. Beverly Hillbillies, number 15. Oh, my God. You got to love these. God, I wish I knew what that was. I didn't spell it right. Number 16. Number 13, The Lucci Show. Number 12, Peyton Place 1. Number 11, Walt Disney. Number 10, Bewitched. Number 9, The Red Skelton Show. Number 8, The Fugitive. Number 7, The Jackie Gleason Show. The number 6, Patty Duke Show. Number 5, Peyton Place 2. Number 4, Andy Griffith. Number 3, Ed Sullivan. Number 2, Gomer Pyle. Number 1, Bonanza. All those great TV shows. January 7th, 1965. You can't even have 4 good TV shows here in 2022 that are any good. Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? Ozark, Yellowstone, maybe 3 or 4, 5. That's it. Everything else on TV stinks. That's why we keep watching the reruns and the old shows and the old stations. Anyway, folks, it's time for the last sponsor, of course, Patriot Funding Incorporated. Dave Antonelli at its finest. Money lending, commercial money lending, folks. Dave, they're right out of Roselle, Illinois. Personal term loan, personal cash line of credit, business credit cards, personal credit cards. Dave Antonelli doing it right, man. Our good friends from Commercial Money Lending. That's Patriot Funding Incorporated. Give Dave a call at 630-675-4730. Thank you guys so much for watching the show today. And don't forget, check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com. Tonight, we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with my good buddy Jeff Dubray. And tomorrow, we'll be at Tavern on the Point, second floor, with my good buddy Jerry Jams Renda. That's an 8 o'clock hit tomorrow, Saturday, January 8th. Thank you all so much for watching the show. We do really appreciate it. A lot of great stuff, man. Check the website. Give us a call to book a show, 847-769-8609. A lot of good stuff happening. And again, I can't begin to thank you all for being such great people who watch the show. And God bless you very much to you and your families. You need to be safe. You still need to go out and collect, support local establishments and live entertainment. Just be safe. In the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Peace and love. God bless you all very much. And thank you for your time. Because you can be watching anything else, and you're watching the show here every day at 12 o'clock. God bless you all. Have a great one. Nick Sahaj is the piano man. Take us out, my brother.
Time to go. It's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
That's all, folks. Be safe and stay warm. God bless.